We've been talking about Ian Roberts for a minute now, and it's still wild to think about how did a man with this many red flags, this many charges, end up running schools and collecting so much money? To really understand how this was even possible, we go straight to the receipts. So ICE dropped a full timeline, every charge, every visa application, every denial. And when you see this list, you'll realize this isn't just about one person gaming the system. It's about the system being so broken, he almost made it to the top of it. Let's get into it.
ICE shared with us new claims about Roberts, specifically his criminal record and immigration history. The agency released this information on Friday, and I took a deeper look into the dates and details listed. Here's a full timeline according to ICE. The following timeline is according to U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. In 1994, ICE says Roberts first entered the United States as a visitor for pleasure, using a B-2 non-immigrant visa. He left at an unknown time. 2 years later, in 1996, his first criminal charge appears as possession of narcotics with intent to sell them.
2 years in, he was already trying to be Tony Montana or something like that, trying to become Escobar in the first 24 months.
He also was charged with possession of both forgery and forged instruments, meaning there were claims that he made a false document with intent to deceive.
He was out there still committing crimes, doing other stuff, forgery, forged instruments. So the man was already getting comfortable with faking documents. Remember, this doctor already said, if I can't get the degree, I'll just invent one. He didn't even bring luggage. So the guy didn't just bring luggage into the country. He brought a printer. The superintendent of schools, this guy was already photoshopping his entire life back from 1996.
Then in 1998, Roberts was charged with third-degree unauthorized use of a vehicle, though this was later dismissed in 1999. This is also the year when Roberts entered the U.S. 3 different times on an F-1 student visa. In 2000, he applied for employment authorization, and in September, he left and entered the U.S. both in the same month on this same visa. Going to 2001, Roberts applied for a green card. In the same year, his employment authorization expired. In 2003, his application for a green card was denied. Then in 2004, his F-1 student visa expired.
So let's talk about the paperwork. In 2021, he applies for a green card, denied. In 2003, denied again. 2024, his visa expires several times, and still he kept applying. Persistence is a virtue unless you're trying to lie your way through every form, then it's just delusion with a stapler. It's possible that his criminal past or the fact that things don't seem to line up with this individual for the government to give him a green card. So even with the denials stacking up, Roberts just kept maneuvering. Different visas, different authorizations. He's a scammer. Scammers try to play the system in any way they possibly can. He was basically playing immigration hopscotch. No matter how many times the system said no, he still continued to slip through the cracks to get what he wanted. Usually this should be the end of the story, but it looks like things just keep warming up for this individual.
2012, he was convicted for a few different things in Maryland at the same time. This includes reckless driving, unsafe operation, and speeding. Moving ahead 6 years to 2018, Roberts applied 3 more times for a green card and was rejected every time.
So when he's not getting denied green cards, he is driving recklessly. I mean, this guy has been reckless in every part of his life. I guess it just stays on brand. And he still manages to rebuild. He still gets work. He still gets into the system. He still climbs his way into these educational jobs and no one looks twice. Again, he is desperately trying to get the green card. He is trying to become a citizen. He has got more L's from immigration than the New York Giants. Yeah, the Giants are really god-awful this season. But anyway, but instead of being stopped, he still kept moving up. The system didn't just miss the flags, they turned them into confetti.
He also filed for employment authorization documents, which expired the next year in 2019. When he filed for these documents again, those would expire in 2020. Now, this is the year when his 4th and final green card application was declined. He also was charged in 2020 with 2nd, 3rd, and 4th degree weapon possession charges.
So by 2020, while Roberts was still, I guess, being a principal and being a superintendent of other schools, Homeboy was racking up tons of weapon charges. Second, third, fourth degree charges. This man has an arsenal like he's prepping for a parent-teacher conference and the World War III at the same time. And yet, the school board still hands him the keys.
But the second degree charge was incomplete. During this year, he updated his address, but ICE does not say to where. He also received a notice to appear before an immigration judge. 2 years later, in 2022, Roberts was found guilty with unlawful possession of a firearm. Then, in 2024, he was given a final order of removal from the United States, and a Dallas immigration judge denied the motion to reopen his case in 2025. Last Friday, Roberts was detained by ICE, where they found a gun and fixed-blade hunting knife in his possession. On Wednesday, court documents show Roberts was charged as a, quote, illegal alien in possession of firearms. In a statement to Local 5, the board claims it was, quote, a victim of deception by Dr. Roberts, one on a growing list that includes our students and teachers, our parents and community, our elected officials, and Iowa's Board of Educational Examiners, and others.
Well, it looks like there's even more legal issues back from when he was a superintendent in Pennsylvania. It looks like people are really mad at these quote unquote background check firms as opposed to check on these type of things. Another firm is going to get some lawsuits as well.
Later today, another one of Ian Roberts' former employers will consider legal action against the search firm that helped hire him. Roberts was the superintendent of Mill Creek Township School District in Pennsylvania before coming to Des Moines. The district says the Minneapolis-based search firm Ray and Associates Incorporated played a major role in his hiring process. Roberts is currently in the Polk County Jail.
This is going to happen over the next couple of months. Everywhere that he worked, where he was a principal, superintendent, what have you, someone is going to get some kind of accountability for what has happened. And if they had anyone doing the background check, someone is going to get either fired or they're going to be a lawsuit. Everyone is looking to clean up their mess. No one wants to be caught looking stupid. At this point, he made a lot of people look pretty stupid. So after all of that, when they finally catch him again with a gun and a hunting knife, he still was able to have that job. After all that, the Des Moines School Board claims that there were victims of deception. I know now they're trying to sue the background firm that, I guess, allowed this to happen. The real victims are the 30,000 kids who trusted this system, the teachers who thought their boss was legit, the parents who take these kids to school that wasn't a forged fantasy. This was negligence on display. They didn't just miss the red flags. They didn't care about the red flags. Ian Roberts was scamming his way through the system, and the system was broken that it was practically begging him to keep going. Immigration failed, the background checks failed, the school board failed. So this timeline isn't just a rap sheet, it's a mirror. If this guy can do it, how many others are doing the same thing? And now they're able to find new victims here in this country. So they definitely need to fix that immediately. And before I wrap up, I just want to say thank you. We are nearing 125,000 subscribers here on YouTube, over 6,000 subs in the last 30 days. That is absolutely insane. I appreciate all the support, all the likes, all the comments, all the shares. Every bit of it keeps this channel moving forward. So thank you for riding with me. Again, let me know what you guys think about this story in the comments below. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.